My name is Carmen. My brother's an addict. My brother was an addict. And this morning I'm sorry. I forget. Before I came to LA, I was a cook. I'm still a cook. I'm just a different type of cook, I guess. Me and my brother, we used to cook a lot together, especially when we were kids. That's when we were closest. And food was always our common ground. We wanted to start at a restaurant together. We had a name, we had a vibe, all of it. My brother, he could make you feel confidence in yourself. When I was a kid, I was nervous or afraid or I didn't want to do something. He would just tell me to face it. Just get over it. He had this thing he would say. Funny. He would say, let her rip. He was loud. He was hilarious. And he had this amazing ability. He could walk into a room and he can take the temperature of it instantly. He could just dial it. And I'm not built like that, man. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, and I had a stutter when I was a kid, and so I didn't speak half the time. My grades were shit because I couldn't pay attention in school, and I didn't get into college. Didn't have any girlfriends. I don't think I'm funny. I always thought that my brother was my best friend. Like we knew everything about each other, except everybody thought that he was their best friend. He was that. He was just that magnetic. I didn't know my brother was using drugs. What does that say? As I got older, I realized I didn't know anything about him, really. A couple years ago, he stopped letting me into the restaurant. He just cut me off cold, and that hurt, and I think that just flipped a switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this. And because we had this connection through food, he made me feel so rejected and shitty and uncool. And I made this plan that I was gonna go work in the best restaurants in the world. Like I was gonna work in real kitchens. Like fuck mom and dad's piece of shit, right? And that sounds ridiculous, me saying that right now, but that's what I did. And I got the shit kicked out of me. I separated herbs, and I shucked oysters and clams in uni, and I cut myself, and I got garlic and onions and peppers underneath my fingernails and in my eyes. My skin was oily and dry at the same time, and my fingers were calloused from the knives, and my stomach, it was fucked. And it was everything. And a couple years later, this funny thing happened. For the first time, I like had this station for myself. I was fast. I wasn't afraid. Yeah, I was clear. I felt okay. You know, I knew what vegetables went together, what proteins, the temperatures, the sauces, all of that shit. And when somebody new came into stage, I would look at them like they were competition, like I was gonna smoke this motherfucker. I felt like I can speak through food, like I can communicate through creativity. And that kind of confidence, that was new. I felt like I was finally, I was good at something, and I wanted him to know that. Fuck, I just wanted him to say, "Good job." And the more he wouldn't respond, and the more our relationship kind of strained, the deeper I went, and the better I got. The more people I cut out of my life, the quieter things got. And the routine of the kitchen was so consistent and exacting and busy and hard and alive. And I lost track of time, and he died. And he left me his restaurant. For the past couple of months, I've been trying to fix it because it's in pretty rough shape. And it seems pretty clear to me now that me trying to fix this restaurant is me trying to fix whatever was happening to my brother. I don't know. Or maybe fix the whole family. Because this restaurant, it has, and it does mean a lot to people. It means a lot to me. I just don't know if it ever meant anything to him.